Unit 5, Formula 1, Day 1, GCF. Yesterday you guys should have got plenty of review over GCF. Okay, so remember GCF means greatest common factor, or it's the biggest thing that can come out that they all have in common. Okay, so let's just try some of these. So the first one, 6x plus 12. What goes into 6x and 12? Well, they don't both have variables, so we can't take a variable out, so we have to look at the numbers. 6 goes into 6 and 12, so we pull a 6 out. Okay, so the GCF is 6, but when we're factoring it out, we put it in front, and then we just divide it. So 6x divided by 6 is x, and 12 divided by 6 is 2. So our answer is 6 times x plus 2, because if you would distribute that 6 back in, you would end up with your 6x plus 12. Okay, so yesterday you just had to find the GCF. Now you actually have to factor it out and put it in front and then divide it. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, number 2, negative 5x to the third plus 25x to the second minus 45x. First thing you do is you figure out what number you can take out. Okay, my biggest hint to you is that right here, if that first number is negative, you're going to take out a negative. So in this case, you're going to take out a negative something. So what goes into 5, 25, and 45? The biggest number that goes into all three is 5. So we're going to take out a negative 5. And then you look and see, okay, does everything have a variable? Well, we have x to the third, x to the second, and x. Okay, so they all have at least x. So x is the biggest thing that they all have in common, because this x doesn't have any more than that. So we're going to take out a negative 5x. And to do that, we're dividing everything by negative 5x. So negative 5 divided by negative 5 is 1. X to the third divided by x is x to the second. So it's like taking 1 away from it. Okay, 25 divided by negative 5 is negative 5. X to the second divided by x is just x. And then negative 45x divided by negative 5x. Negative 45 divided by negative 5 is positive 9. And then the x's cancel. Okay, so that is your answer. Alright, last one, number 3. Negative 12x to the second, y to the third, minus 24xy plus 36y to the second. Okay, start with your numbers. And again, this first one, if it's negative, okay, you have to take out a negative. So what goes into negative 12, negative 24, and positive 36? The biggest one is negative 12, so we're going to pull out a negative 12. Now they all have variables, but these first two have x's, the third one does not, so you can't take out an x. These all have y's, but what's the biggest y that they have in common? Just y, so we're going to take out a y. Okay, and then we're dividing, so negative 12 divided by negative 12 is 1. X to the second just stays. Y to the third divided by y is y to the second. Negative 24 divided by negative 12 is positive 2. The x stays, the y's cancel. And then 36 divided by negative 12 is negative 3. And then there's no x's, but y to the second divided by y is just y. One of them cancels out. And so that is your answer. So whatever you're pulling out, you put in front. After you divide, that answer goes in the parentheses. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow.